Hey there, it's Coach Curl here, and welcome to Monday Mentoring. In episode 238 of the Today's Leader podcast, I spoke with Chris Spurvey. Now, Chris Spurvey is from Canada, Newfoundland, I believe, and he shared his approach and his ideals around the sales methodology. Now, this is an area where a lot of people just feel incredibly uncomfortable. And it's a place that we believe exists only where extroverts, outgoing people with outgoing personalities succeed. Now, Chris shared that this isn't the case. And the research that he's conducted, the research that he's seen, indicates that it's not the high extrovert person that is the ultimate success in the sales process. It is what they call an ambivert, and an ambivert is about 3.7 on the extrovert scale from 0 to 10. So more introvert than extrovert. And that was really, really interesting to hear because so many people just don't necessarily see that as being the case. But the ambivert tends to be able to build trust easily and effectively deal with rejection. They've got a resilience factor that maybe some more extroverted people don't have. They've got a resilience factor where they can knuckle down and get on with the job. They've got the ability to be able to effectively ask questions. And ultimately, they look at the sales process a little bit differently than just making a sale. They look at it along the lines of what value can they bring. So whether it's a sale, a business-to-business sale, or whether it's a sale in a consumer environment, or whether we're just selling ourselves, it is about what value that it is that you can bring into the equation in for the other person. He also shared the research that the best performing salespeople and how much of a sales conversation is actually the conversation or the communication from the person in sales. So in every interaction, we've got a salesperson and we've got the person that potentially is the other party. Now, in an effective sales conversation, the most effective salespeople speak for 26% of the time. 26% of the time. And they focus on questioning. And they do that so that they can fully understand and appreciate the client's needs, so that they focus on questioning. And importantly, 26% of the conversation is words out of their mouth. 26%. 26%. And what that actually provides is the ability for us to disqualify people from the sales process. So some people aren't ready, some people, our solution doesn't solve their problems, etc., etc. So by asking the questions and not dominating the conversation, we can actually learn what it is that the person requires, if they require something. Now, here's the crux, right? Because every interaction that we have is effectively a sales conversation. So we are all in sales. We are all in sales. If you're in business, every conversation you have, whether it's within the network that you may have, whether it's within your team, whether it's with potential clients, every conversation is a sales conversation. If you're building a career, every conversation, every interaction is a sales conversation. Because we're all, in effect, every time we interact with someone, we're building our brand, we're building our trust, we're building us. You're building you. And this fundamentally forms part of the potential for that person to ultimately either buy into you if it's a career, or partake you of your offer of your services. Every interaction we have. Every one of us is in sales. Now, that doesn't mean you're pitching to everyone all the time. Absolutely not. But every conversation we're having, we should be asking ourselves, am I enhancing the offer that I have? Whether it's the offer of me as a career professional or whether it's the offer of me in the business world. Is every conversation enhancing that? Or am I detracting from it? Am I speaking too much? Am I sharing too much? Am I talking too much? Some salespeople spend so much time talking, they effectively talk themselves out of the sale. Remember that 26%. Be effective with your questions. So this week, what I want you to do is take note of every interaction that you have, whether it's within that career perspective or whether it is indeed as part of your business, and ask yourself, did I just enhance my brand? Did I just increase the trust that I have with that person? And was that a positive part of the sales process? Hey, I'm Coach Curl. Thanks for tuning in to Monday Mentoring. I'll see you next week. Bye.